No,
Maybe a memorial.
it's a memorial though.
They probably donated some money.
No, I think that's a grave. Look, Mommy.
A stick.
Mom, and has this bench always been here?
Yeah, it's always been there.
I didn't see it was been here.
So what you gonna say for the channel, babe?
Mine's Life here, yes, and we are visiting Glen Cove, and we're at Morgan Beach. Yes, J.P. Morgan's beach is all this property was J.P. Morgan's, or still is, I believe.
Yeah, they sold
The
it to
family.
the city.
They sold it to the city.
Mm.
So it's beautiful out here. It's beautiful out here. So much history and cultures out here, but just beautifulness. But today it's real peaceful. It's real quiet. There's a lot of families out here, and it's not too cold today. So we are happy to be at Morgan Beach, and we're enjoying ourselves. Yes. And as my wife would say, back in the cove, baby. Mine's Life.
I've seen it before.
It's big. Big.
You know, the little things we take for granted.
Mm-hmm.
How green and beautiful the trees are in the springtime. The animals scurrying about.
Being able to breathe fresh air.
Yes, without a mask on.
No graphic.
Beautiful.
Ain't it National Graphic?
National Geographic right there.
The
Got the squirrel.
The squirrel is the
Enjoying
most
himself.
beautifulest animal in New
Look
York.
at that tree. Man. Look how big that tree is.
It's a big tree.
It's a big, thick tree.
You see, it's very good to be mindful. Mindfulness will help you manage anger, anxiety, depression, all these things.
And why?
It will put you in that peaceful state to where nothing can frustrate you or anger you or get you upset.
Yeah.
You know? You just feel like completely loved at that moment. You feel completely secure. You feel complete at that moment.
Right.
So you're at one with your good side of yourself. The
Right.
goodness of you. You're at one with that. And that's where we want to stay.
Right.
You know, when we get to those feeling bad and upset or down and things like that, that's when we start wanting to change something in our lives, right? So when you start looking toward changing the things that's frustrating you, whatever it may be, whatever may be your anger triggers, things that we talk about, whatever it is, you identify and start adding the opposite to it. So the opposite thought that put you in that negative mood will also bring you out of it. So if you feel like somebody's disrespecting you or talking down to you, think about this. I am not the one to be disrespected, and not in an anger or frustrated sense. It's because you know who you are. Nothing they can say can influence you.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to that place, when you get to that point in your life, then you feel like you are in control of your emotions. And that's what we always talk about, is being in control of your emotions, so that way you can stay in that peaceful state. It's a lot easier to say than to do when you're in that moment. But when you identify it and you start practicing it, it gets better and better, and then you won't let anyone steal your peace anymore. We
That's
love you.
right.
Mine's Life.
Mine's Life.
Now look at that flower, Mom.
So, one more thing. I love that.
Look at Mom's flower.
So, we're going to teach everyone the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique to be
Yes.
mindful.
Yeah.
So, tell me 5 things you see, babe.
5 things that I see. Well, I saw a squirrel
Mm-hmm.
that was running around, that was beautiful, connect me to nature. I saw this beautiful tree right here that you could tell has been here a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what do I see? I see a lot of families. I see people walking around enjoying themselves. All right? So squirrel, tree, family. What else? I see a pavilion. The pavilion reminds me of weddings, functions, things that make people feel good. And also, you know what else that I see?
A Matthew.
Well, I see Matthew. Yes, we see Matthew right there. And the fifth thing that I see is all of this expansiveness.
Yep.
Look how much area you have. Look how much fresh air you can breathe. Look where you can kind of walk around and explore. This is beautiful. So if you see something like this and you can aspire to have property like this, or you can aspire to have trees like this, or maybe just have a pavilion in your yard, you can have whatever you want. Just put your mind to it. Believe in your heart and know that it's part of your inheritance. We love you.
So let's see. So 4 things you can hear.
All right, so 4 things I can hear. All right, I hear the birds chirping. I hear the birds chirping. I hear some kids playing with a stroller that's rolling. It's not really a stroller, it's like a wagon. And they're rolling a wagon. So what else do I hear? I hear the water. I hear the water as well. So that's 3 things. So what else do I hear? I hear people talking. I hear people talking, and I love that. I love that because that means that people are communicating, they're enjoying themselves. That is the meaning of life. So what else? All right, so 3 things.
3 things you can touch.
3 things I can touch is 1, my beautiful wife working the camera.
Leaves.
I can touch this beautiful grass, the earth. Yes.
You
And
can
we
touch
don't
a
get to see
stick.
grass often, y'all.
We don't see grass often being in Arizona.
It's
and
beautiful.
I can touch this stick that holds a lot of energy, a lot of vibration. This wood was a living thing as well. This one has fallen off the tree. But yes, all right, so.
So let's see. So we did touch. Smell. 2 things you can smell.
2 things I can smell.
I smell.
One is fresh air. One is fresh air. He smells New York. I smell fresh air. You know, as fresh as the air can be in New York. But we're actually in Long Island right now. So I smell the fresh air of Long Island. Also, I smell these little plants, these little flowers that's right here in the grass. I smell these plants that are in the grass, the flowers that are
Yes.
in the grass.
And 1 thing you could taste.
One thing that I can taste, the thing that I can taste that I have tasted was a delicious cake from St. Rocco's Bakery. It was a strawberry shortcake and it was delicious. It was delicious. It had cream in it. Oh man, it was the go to St. Rocco's for bakery. For the bakery. I'll tell you, if you're ever in Long Island, go to St. Rocco's Bakery. Yes. Yes. Highly recommended. Highly recommended.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful things in there. Delicious stuff. Thank you. We love you. Miles Life.
Bye-bye.
You know I want the love. You know you need the love. You know we want the love. You know I want the love. You know we need the love. You know I got the love. Man, can you feel the love? Can you feel the love? You know I give you love. You know we giving love. You know we need your love.
Miles Life. Miles Life. Yeah, check out the new merch. Get your family dripped up and draped out in the new merch. Yeah. That drip is here. That drip is here. That drip is here. That drip is here. The source, the drip is here. The son of source shorts, man, this drip is here. We got the leggings for the lady drip. It's here. We got the leggings for the lady drip. It's here. The son of source shirts. The drip is here. The son of source shirts. The drip is here. Source's brain shirts, man, that shirt is so tight. Man, that shirt is so tight. Don't mess up my vibe. Don't mess up my vibe. That shirt is so live, man. Don't mess up my vibe. You can see the vibrations on the front. You can raise your vibrations on the front. You ain't gotta worry about it. You can get some socks. You can get some socks. You can get some socks. The drip is so live. The drip is so live. Don't mess up my vibe. Don't mess up my vibe. Mine's life. Mine's life. The drip is so vibe. The drip is so live. The drip is so live. Don't mess up my vibe, man. That shirt is so live. The sun is so shirt. The sun is so shirt. Man, that shirt's so live. Man, that shirt's so live. Don't mess up my vibe. Don't mess up my vibe. The merch is here. The merch is here. Mine's life. Mine's life. Man, that merch is here. Man, get your shirt. Get your shirt. Get your shirt. Get your shirt. Man, don't mess up my vibe. That shirt is so live. Don't mess up my vibe. That shirt is so live. Get some socks. Get some socks. You can get a dog shirt. You can get your dog shirt. You can get your dog shirt. That messed up my vibe. Man, that shirt is so live. Don't mess up my vibe. That shirt is so live. Son of sauce. Son of sauce. Son of sauce. Son of southern sauce. Son of southern sauce. The sauce healing center shirt. Mind, body, and soul. Mind, body, and soul. Let your family get draped up in the drape. Let your family get dripped in the drape. Hey, that shirt is so live. Don't mess up my vibes. Mine's life. Mine's life. The merch is here. The merch is here. The merch is here. Hey.